I want a better type of society, like we all do, I guess, right? So yeah, I think we all want to get rid of a lot of hypocrisy and a lot of overhead in the systems and a lot of corruption and a lot of things that are basically tuned to old style, real hardcore financial capitalist systems, and this has to stop. So it's a bit crazy that also today we don't really talk too much about things like Greece and things like, but the things are happening on the ground. The things we discussed in our session about local communities and sharing. I mean, we are in a Europe where on the ground people are sharing food not just because they want to share food, because they have plenty, because they don't have any, and yeah, these types of situations are intolerable in a Europe that calls itself democratic and social. So I think what is happening is that we at least try to bring these situations and these questions into the heart of the debate and the heart of the policy making. And so I think the CAPS program is it's unique, and I hope it will continue for a long time, but maybe not too long, because it should basically also spill over into the other real actual programs that are happening. So it should not be that Horizon 2020 is able to outsource the social questions to CAPS, but CAPS should actually become the new default of scientific and research and innovation. And that's going to be a big battle. But it's Europe is the only location in which you can actually set these questions, because you don't see this happening in China, you don't see this happening in the States, and you don't see this happening in South America, basically. So I would say that CAPS is really taking out the best of all the democratic traditions in Europe that we have. I think everybody realizes, and I hope people realize that that we are, this CAPS is the new default. It's sort of people should take themselves also as serious, that we realize that the type of decision-making structures that we have in Europe are going down, and they will not come back, and they also should go down. Basically, we now have a president which is involved in LuxLeaks in Luxembourg, sort of getting companies to pay 10% of what they should pay, pushing out Greece. I mean, this is how you could look at things, and that is unsustainable and untenable. It's also not a Europe I want to support. That's not a Europe I want to work for, and so I want to be involved and work with people who are positive about new technologies, but who are also really realizing that it's still humans that pay for these new technologies, and it's still humans that should benefit from these new technologies. And when I say humans, I also mean animals and the planet. As we don't need much money, we don't need much tools, and we all have them. So we're not in trouble. I think what is in trouble is the institutions themselves that are in trouble. Sort of the academia, the universities in trouble. These large companies are in trouble. The European Commission itself is in trouble. And so I think they should be very happy that a lot of people are here also today at CAPS. So they should be very happy that all these people are still bringing that energy and bringing it sort of to them. But we know we're not bringing it to them, we bring it to ourselves.